Prophecy scares people. Well, let me explain. So according to several well-respected academic resources that I've read, they all point to the fact that prophecy did indeed scare people. It challenged the status quo. It made people uncomfortable. It made people think harder about themselves. It made people think harder. When we think about the prophets of old and how we in our modern era can be inspired with the modern prophecy through the wonderful modern theological reforms that show the church is always reforming the way it interprets the historical context behind scriptures. When we are calling out those who have dangerously misinterpreted scripture to exclude women from the full ministry of the church and participation in the ordered and ordained ministry of the church, when we do not understand the fact that those scriptures were writing to certain communities and not the whole world, when we understand that the scriptures that have been used to exclude LGBTQ plus people are only calling out religious, non-consensual, homosexual, and transgender practices, and when we call out the colonialism in the world and by the dangerous misinterpretations of the Great Commission, which is not about forcing people into religion, it's about inviting people, and not through force, but through love. When we show people that science is indeed biblical and it's not some form of witchcraft, when we show people that God's love is to be extended to all, and we get rid of this horrible racism that's existed in the church, when we call out the lust of money in our society and in our world, when we are effective examples of God's broad-minded mercy, God's affirming grace, and God's caring love, we will stir people up and cause people to think differently about themselves and about the world, and we will cause discomfort. So let us lean into that discomfort causing. Let us be the modern prophets, stirring up the authorities of the powers and principalities that exist in our time. Let us be inspired by the prophets of old to continue to cause discomfort in our society. Peace and blessings, y'all.